Barron Trump and Arabella Kushner, debunking 2025 romance rumors and exploring their family dynamic. In the ever-churning rumor mill of social media, few topics generate as much intrigue as the personal lives of high-profile figures like the Trump family. Recently, posts on X have sparked speculation about a supposed romantic connection between Barron Trump, the youngest son of President Donald Trump, and Arabella Rose Kushner, the daughter of Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner. These rumors, amplified by AI-generated images and misleading narratives about a family wedding, have prompted widespread curiosity about the nature of their relationship, Barron's social circle at New York University, NYU, and the dynamics within the Trump family. This article aims to thoroughly debunk these rumors, clarify the familial bond between Barron and Arabella, and provide an in-depth look at Barron's life as a college freshman, all while critically examining the sources of these claims and the broader context of the Trump family in 2025. With a commitment to accuracy and skepticism toward unverified narratives, we'll explore the facts, the fakes, and the fascinating intersections of family, fame, and public perception. The origin of the rumor. X posts and AI-generated fake. The rumor of a romantic relationship between Barron Trump and Arabella Kushner appears to have originated on X, a platform known for its rapid dissemination of both credible information and unchecked speculation. In early 2025, posts began circulating that suggested Barron, now 19 and a freshman at NYU's Stern School of Business, was close with Arabella, the 13-year-old daughter of his half-sister Ivanka Trump. Some posts went further, alleging a romantic relationship and even referencing a family wedding involving the two. These claims were often accompanied by images purportedly showing Barron and Arabella together at events, some of which were later identified as AI-generated fakes. The role of AI-generated content. AI-generated imagery has become a significant challenge in the digital age, particularly when it comes to high-profile individuals. In this case, Snopes reported on February 24, 2025, that videos and images circulating online, including those tied to the Barron-Arabella rumor, showed clear signs of being generated by artificial intelligence software. These images often depicted implausible scenarios, such as a wedding between the two, which were quickly debunked due to inconsistencies in visual details, such as unnatural facial features or settings that didn't align with known Trump family events. The Trump family taps into the public's fascination with their personal lives. The family wedding narrative, in particular, seems to have been crafted to provoke reactions, leveraging the age difference. Barron is 19, Arabella is 13, and their familial relationship to stir controversy. Such fabrications exploit the public's curiosity about Barron, who has maintained a low profile compared to his siblings, and Arabella, who is often highlighted in Ivanka's social media posts for her accomplishments, such as her fluency in Mandarin and her bat mitzvah in 2023. Why the rumor gained traction. Several factors contributed to the rumor spread. Barron's mystique. Barron Trump, standing at 6 feet 7 inches, or possibly 6 feet 8 inches, as per varying reports, is a figure of fascination due to his height, reserved nature, and limited public appearances. His enrollment at NYU in 2024 and his role in advising his father's 2024 campaign on reaching young male voters via podcasts added to his visibility, making him a target for speculation. Arabella's public profile. As Ivanka Trump's daughter, Arabella has been featured in heartwarming social media posts, including her performance of Mandarin songs for Chinese President Xi Jinping in 2017 and her bat mitzvah celebration. Her visibility as a poised and accomplished young teen makes her an easy subject for fabricated narratives. The Trump family's media presence. The Trump family's high-profile status ensures that any rumor, no matter how baseless, can gain traction. The combination of Barron's emerging public persona and Arabella's occasional appearances in the media created fertile ground for speculation. Social media amplification. X's algorithm-driven environment allows sensational claims to spread rapidly, especially when paired with eye-catching visuals. The lack of immediate fact-checking on the platform enabled these rumors to circulate before being debunked. Debunking the core claim. The notion of a romantic relationship between Barron Trump and Arabella Kushner is easily dismissed when examined critically. Familial relationship. Arabella is Barron's niece, the daughter of his half-sister Ivanka. Any suggestion of romance is not only inappropriate but factually absurd given their familial ties and the significant age gap, 19 versus 13, lack of credible evidence, no reputable source, including mainstream media outlets like The Washington Post, People, or Vanity Fair, has reported any romantic connection. Instead, these outlets emphasize the Trump family's close-knit dynamics, with Barron and Arabella interacting as uncle and niece, respectively. AI-generated fakes, the family wedding, images and videos cited in the rumors have been identified as AI-generated, with no corresponding real-world events. Snopes' investigation into similar Barron-related rumors, such as false claims about his academic rejections, underscores the prevalence of fabricated content targeting him. In short, the romance rumor is a baseless fabrication, likely fueled by a combination of AI-generated content and the public's appetite for Trump family gossip. The next section explores the actual relationship between Barron and Arabella, which is far more grounded in family ties than romantic speculation. The real relationship, a sibling-like bond far from the sensationalized narrative of romance, Barron Trump and Arabella Kushner share a familial bond typical of an uncle and niece within a close-knit family. As members of the extended Trump family, their interactions are shaped by shared experiences, family events, and the unique circumstances of growing up in the public eye. Family context: Barron Trump, born March 20, 2006, is the youngest child of Donald Trump and Melania Trump. At 19, he is a freshman at NYU's Stern School of Business, known for his reserved demeanor and recent contributions to his father's 2024 presidential campaign. Arabella Rose Kushner, born July 17, 2011, is the eldest child of Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, making her Barron's niece despite being only 6 years younger. She is 13 and known for her talents in music, languages, and sports, as well as her public appearances alongside her mother. The Trump family's dynamics are complex, with Donald Trump's 5 children from 3 marriages, Donald Jr., Ivanka, Eric, Tiffany, and Barron, forming a blended family with 10 grandchildren, including Arabella, her brothers Joseph and Theodore, and their cousins. Despite the age differences and varying levels of public involvement, the family has often presented a united front at significant events, such as Donald Trump's 2025 inauguration. Shared family moments: Barron and Arabella have been photographed together at family events, which may have contributed to the misinterpretation of their relationship. For example, 2017 White House moments. During Donald Trump's first term, Arabella and her brother spent time in the White House, where Barron, then 11, was also living. Ivanka shared memories of Arabella sneaking through the secret door of the Resolute desk and Theodore crawling in the state dining room, with Barron playing peekaboo with his nephew. These anecdotes highlight a playful, familial dynamic rather than anything romantic. 2025 inauguration: both Barron and Arabella attended Donald Trump's second inauguration on January 20, 2025, in Washington, D.C. Arabella was photographed with her mother, wearing a stylish beige coat dress, while Barron, towering over the family at 6 feet 7 inches, was a prominent figure alongside his parents. These public appearances underscore their roles as family members supporting a shared legacy, not as romantic partners. A sibling-like dynamic: given the relatively small age gap between Barron, 19, and Arabella, 13, their relationship may resemble that of siblings or close cousins, especially within the context of a high-profile family. Barron, described as reserved and polite, has been noted for his interactions with younger family members, including playing with his nephews and nieces during White House years. Arabella, meanwhile, is depicted as a poised and accomplished young teen, engaging in activities like singing, horseback riding, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu, often alongside her family. This dynamic is not uncommon in blended families, where age differences between siblings and their children can blur traditional generational lines. For instance, Barron is only 1 year older than his niece Kai Trump, Donald Jr.'s daughter, further illustrating the close-knit nature of the Trump grandchildren. The rumor's misinterpretation of this bond as romantic likely stems from a lack of understanding of the family's structure and the sensationalist lens applied to their public appearances. Ivanka's role in shaping perceptions: Ivanka Trump, as Arabella's mother and Barron's half-sister, has been instrumental in shaping public perceptions of her family through social media. Her Instagram posts often highlight Arabella's achievements, such as her bat mitzvah volunteer work or her attendance at a Taylor Swift concert in 2024, and occasionally feature Barron in family settings. Ivanka's decision to step back from politics in 2024 to focus on her children, including Arabella, reflects her priority on family, which contrasts with the rumors' narrative of scandal. Her posts emphasize a wholesome, supportive environment, further undermining the romance speculation. In summary, Barron and Arabella's relationship is a familial one, rooted in shared experiences and the unique challenges of growing up in the Trump family. The romance rumor misrepresents this bond, exploiting their public appearances and the family's visibility to create a false narrative. Point 3. Barron Trump's NYU social circle. As the youngest Trump child, Barron has largely avoided the spotlight, but his enrollment at NYU in 2024 has brought increased attention to his personal life, including his social circle. The romance rumors with Arabella intersect with broader speculation about Barron's relationships and social interactions as a college freshman. This section explores what is known about Barron's life at NYU, his social environment, and how it relates to the rumors. Barron at NYU, a low-key presence. Barron Trump, now 19, is a freshman at NYU's Stern School of Business, a prestigious program that aligns with his family's business-oriented background. Standing at 6 feet 7 inches, or possibly 6 feet 8 inches, he is a physically imposing figure on campus, yet classmates describe him as reserved and private. Limited social footprint. According to Vanity Fair, Barron's day-to-day activities at NYU are low-key, with his movements restricted by Secret Service protection. Classmates note that he attends classes and returns home, with little participation in typical college social activities like parties or campus clubs. One student recalled asking to play basketball with him, but Barron's security detail made spontaneous interactions difficult. Secret Service presence. As the son of a sitting president, Barron is accompanied by plainclothes Secret Service agents, which complicates his ability to form casual friendships. This was also true for other presidential children, such as Jenna Bush Hager, who faced similar constraints during her father's presidency. Academic focus. Barron is described as a diligent student, with his mother, Melania, praising his knowledge of politics and his contributions to his father's campaign. His choice of Stern, known for its rigorous business curriculum, suggests a focus on academics over socializing. Speculation about Barron's romantic life. The romance rumors with Arabella are part of a broader wave of speculation about Barron's personal life, particularly his dating status. In June 2025, people reported rumors that Barron had a girlfriend at NYU, based on an anonymous source claiming he has a really nice girlfriend and hangs out with her a lot. However, no specific details, such as the girlfriend's identity, were provided, and the claim remains unverified. Media portrayals. Some outlets, like the Daily Mail, have speculated about potential romantic matches for Barron, such as conservative influencer Maria Arana, a 21-year-old NYU student. Arana, who has never met Barron, dismissed the suggestion as random, but not unwelcome, highlighting the media's tendency to project romantic narratives onto him. Contrasting narratives. Reports about Barron's social life are contradictory. Some sources describe him as a ladies' man with widespread appeal, while others portray him as a low-key video game enthusiast with a reserved demeanor. These conflicting depictions reflect the public's eagerness to define Barron, despite his limited public presence. NYU's social scene and Barron's place in it. NYU's sprawling campus in Lower Manhattan lacks a centralized social hub, which may contribute to Barron's low profile. The university's student body of over 30,000 is diverse, with a mix of influencers, activists, and international students. Barron's reported interests, such as video games and soccer, align with those of many college students, but his security constraints limit his participation in typical social venues like Soho's Socialista Club, frequented by influencers like Arana. The romance rumor with Arabella may have been fueled by Barron's limited social visibility, which leaves room for speculation. Unlike his niece, who is active in family-oriented public appearances, Barron's interactions are largely confined to family events or academic settings, making fabricated narratives easier to spread. Impact of family fame. Barron's social circle is inevitably shaped by his family's prominence. His half-siblings, Donald Jr., Ivanka, Eric, and Tiffany, have all navigated public life differently, with Ivanka and Jared maintaining a high-profile yet private lifestyle in Florida's billionaire bunker. Barron's role as a campaign advisor, recommending podcasts like those hosted by Joe Rogan to reach young male voters, suggests a strategic mind, but he avoids the public-facing roles his siblings have embraced. This contrast may amplify interest in his personal life, as he remains an enigma compared to the more visible Trump family members. In conclusion, Barron's NYU social circle is likely limited by his security needs and private nature, with no credible evidence linking him romantically to Arabella or anyone else. The rumors reflect a broader fascination with his transition to adulthood under intense scrutiny. Point 4. The Trump family in 2025. Dynamics and public perception. To fully understand the Barron-Arabella rumor, it's essential to contextualize it within the Trump family's dynamics and their public image in 2025. As Donald Trump begins his second term as the 47th president, the family's roles, relationships, and media portrayals have evolved, influencing how rumors like this emerge and spread. Family roles in Trump's second term. Donald Trump's return to the White House in January 2025 has reshaped the family's public presence. Melania Trump, the First Lady, has maintained a low profile, focusing on her memoir and selective appearances, such as the 2025 White House Easter egg roll. She is protective of Barron, ensuring he has a bedroom in the White House during college breaks. Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, after serving as senior advisors in Trump's first term, Ivanka and Jared have retreated to Florida, prioritizing their family life with Arabella, Joseph, and Theodore. Ivanka's Instagram posts emphasize motherhood and personal milestones, distancing her from politics. Donald Jr. and Eric Trump, both brothers, remain active in the family business and political sphere, with Eric co-founding World Liberty Financial, a cryptocurrency platform, in 2024. They attended numerous Trump events in 2025, unlike Barron and Ivanka, who have been less visible. Tiffany Trump, Tiffany, married to Michael Boulos, welcomed her first child, Alexander, in May 2025. She maintains a lower profile but attends key family events. Barron Trump, as the youngest, Barron is carving out a unique path as a college student, with his mother and campaign officials crediting him for strategic input during the 2024 election. His public appearances are rare, limited to events like the inauguration, public events and family unity. The Trump family's public appearances in 2025, such as the inauguration, Super Bowl 59, and Donald Trump's 79th birthday celebration, showcase their unity, despite individual members' varying levels of involvement. Notably, Barron and Ivanka's children, including Arabella, have attended some of these events, reinforcing their familial roles rather than romantic ones. The absence of Barron and Melania at certain events, like Trump's birthday parade, has fueled speculation about family dynamics, but Melania's protective stance and Barron's academic commitments explain their selective participation. Media and public fascination. The Trump family's high-profile status makes them a constant target for media scrutiny and public speculation. Barron, in particular, has become a Manhattan curiosity due to his height, reserved nature, and emerging role in his father's orbit. Arabella, meanwhile, is portrayed as a talented young teen, with her mother's posts highlighting her achievements to counterbalance negative narratives. The romance rumor exploits this fascination, using AI-generated content to create a scandalous narrative that aligns with the public's desire for drama. However, reputable sources consistently depict the Trumps as a family navigating fame and politics with a focus on loyalty and support, undermining such fabrications. Point 5. Debunking AI-generated fakes and misinformation. The proliferation of AI-generated content has significantly impacted the spread of rumors about Barron and Arabella. This section delves deeper into how these fakes are created, their impact, and strategies for identifying them, how AI fakes are created. AI tools, such as deepfake software and image generators, can produce highly realistic visuals that manipulate existing photos or create entirely new ones. In the case of the Barron-Arabella rumor, Snopes identified telltale signs of AI manipulation, including unnatural visuals, distorted facial features, inconsistent lighting, or unrealistic backgrounds that don't match known Trump family settings. Incongruous scenarios, images of a wedding between a 19-year-old and a 13-year-old, which defies logic and cultural norms. Lack of corroboration. No credible news reports or first-hand accounts support the depicted events. These fakes often rely on existing photos of Barron and Arabella from family events, such as the 2025 inauguration, which are then altered to create misleading narratives. Impact of misinformation. The spread of AI-generated fakes has several consequences. Public confusion. Casual viewers may accept these images at face value, especially on platforms like X, where context is often limited. Reputational harm. False rumors can damage the reputations of individuals like Barron and Arabella, who are not public figures in the traditional sense. Erosion of trust. The prevalence of fakes undermines trust in media, making it harder to discern fact from fiction. Strategies for debunking. To counter such misinformation, individuals can check primary sources, rely on reputable outlets like the Washington Post, People, or Vanity Fair, which provide verified information about the Trump family. Examine visuals critically. Look for signs of AI manipulation, such as inconsistencies in lighting, unnatural poses, or missing details. Cross-reference timelines. Verify whether alleged events, like a family wedding, align with known family activities. For instance, Barron's presence at NYU and Arabella's attendance at family events in 2025 are well documented, with no mention of romantic ties. Consult fact-checking sites. Snopes and similar platforms have been proactive in debunking Barron-related rumors, including those about his academic record and personal life. By applying these strategies, the public can better navigate the deluge of misinformation surrounding high-profile families like the Trumps. 6. Conclusion. Separating fact from fiction. The rumor of a 2025 romance between Barron Trump and Arabella Kushner is a baseless fabrication, rooted in AI-generated fakes and amplified by social media's appetite for sensationalism. Far from being romantic partners, Barron and Arabella share a familial bond as uncle and niece, shaped by their roles within the Trump family's complex dynamics. Barron, a reserved NYU freshman, is navigating college life under the constraints of Secret Service protection and public scrutiny, while Arabella, a talented 13-year-old, is celebrated by her mother, Ivanka, for her achievements. The rumor's spread reflects broader trends in misinformation, particularly the use of AI to create compelling but false narratives. By examining credible sources, debunking AI fakes, and contextualizing the Trump family's public presence in 2025, this article has clarified the truth behind the speculation. Barron's social circle at NYU remains limited by his unique circumstances, and his interactions with Arabella are those of a supportive family member, not a romantic interest. As the Trump family continues to navigate their public and private lives, critical thinking and reliance on verified information remain essential for separating fact from fiction in an era of digital